Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. In this video I'm going to share with you my favorite coconut fragrances. The coconutty, gorgeous tropical fragrances with beautiful tropical floral notes like tiare flower, ylang, jasmine, that sort of gorgeous tropical fragrances with a little bit of fruitiness. Some of them have a little bit of fruitiness. I have the best coconut fragrances for you, and I'm going to share with you my favorite body care products that I like to layer them with. I have body washes, body creams, oils, what have you, everything coconutty goodness that I like to layer with my coconut fragrances. So if you want to go coconuts over coconut fragrances, just keep watching. So before we get started with this coconutty video, please take a second to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell right next to it for all notifications so you will not miss any of my videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I post everything fun that I do, I buy. All the news, everything is posted on Instagram, so don't forget to follow me there. So the first fragrance I have for you is from the house of Mancera, and no, it's not Mancera Holidays. It is something even better and more coconutty. It is, of course, Mancera Coco Vinnie. This one, you guys, is one of the older versions. As you can see, it's a twist cap. This one is so beautiful. I know that Mancera fragrances like Montal, which is their sister house, they have that synthetic DNA, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, because a lot of the fragrance notes these days, that can be naturally derived are synthetic. This is one of my favorite coconut tropical fragrances because not only does it have a massive amount of coconut with vanilla, it's Coco Vinnie, obviously. Those two are going to be the biggest accords, but this has one of my all-time favorite divine tropical florals. It's tiare flower. You guys, tiare flower is the most intoxicatingly divine tropical floral. I absolutely love it. You guys also know I absolutely love Ylang, and that's in here as well. And I think a little bit of jasmine as well. This also has a little bit of a juicy peach in it, giving it a little bit of a fruity hint. And of course, some woody notes and musk, which any sexy fragrance tend to have. This is so beautiful, you guys. It smells very sweet. It's a sweet coconut vanilla fragrance. I would say it smells like a tropical, delicious, sweet tropical coconut vanilla dessert served on one of those amazing tropical paradise beaches in one of those 5-star resorts. That's what it smells like to me. This one is kind of a beast. It projects, it lasts all day. I would say 8 hours plus, going into like 12 hours, and it's got a nice sillage. It's the coconut in here is just so prominent, with that vanilla giving that sweetness to this fragrance. Gorgeous, delicious coconut fragrance. I would say this is better than the Mancera Holidays in terms of coconut. If you want a coconut tropical fragrance, this one is better than Holidays. So here it is, Mancera Coco Vinnie. I have another gorgeous goddess-like tropical coconutty fragrance. You probably guessed it. I've been obsessed with this ever since I purchased it. I'm so happy I bought the large size, the 100 ml. This one smells just like the name suggests. This is Este Lauder Bronze Goddess. You guys, where has this been all my life? By the way, don't you love that cap with the tortoise shell detail? Oh my gosh, you guys, this one So amazing. It's so addictive. It's a very addictive, sexy, goddess-like coconut fragrance. This one, like I said, just as the name suggests, I think of immediately of a gorgeous woman sunbathing on a tropical beach, all with glistening skin, you know, all oiled up and with suntan lotion, sunscreen, and like, you know, something like, and it's all glistening on her skin, and she's lying, and that's kind of what I think of, like somebody really gorgeous, you know, with bronzed skin, wearing, you know, sunbathing with glistening skin, you know. Oh, you guys, you know what's intoxicating about this fragrance? It's that coconut and vanilla, of course, that those two are in this fragrance as well, but that tiare flower, you guys, there it again. I think tiare flower really complements coconut fragrances. Like in coconut fragrances, it's really a floral, tropical floral that really brings out that, you know, delicious coconut. So yeah, this has a good amount of coconut. That tiare flower, you can smell the tiare flower, a very big dose of vanilla, of course, and this has amber, you know, you can tell by the juice. Amber has a little bit of a vanilla nuance as well. It's a resin note with vanilla and other nuances, like other resin aspects. And then this also has, I think, sandalwood, which makes it nice and like sensual and creamy. This is such a beautiful, sexy summertime fragrance for women. You need this. This is a summer essential for me now. I just bought this a couple of weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago. I mean, I've already put a good dent into it. I'll be wearing this nonstop, going to the beach, going to the pool, going, you know, running around, going different places. Anytime I want to smell like an absolute drop dead gorgeous, bronzed up, tropical, you know, goddess, that's what I'm going to be wearing. This is Este Lauder Bronze Goddess. So the next one is a summer essential for me as well. This is a beautiful tropical fragrance. The name is a little misleading because you will see what I mean. This one is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Garden. This one, you guys, is nothing like a garden. You know what I mean? I don't know why they named it that. I smell that beautiful coconut, you guys. And you know what else? I smell that gorgeous frangipani that's in here. There's magnolia. I can smell them. And there's ylang. Ylang, oh my God, can it get any better than that? Ylang and frangipani. You guys know I diehard love frangipani. This has like some neroli, which is a citrus flower. There's mandarin orange, and then this has a good amount of vanilla and sandalwood, and I think a hint of almond, although I don't smell that very much, not the almond. But I smell that frangipani, the ylang, the coconut, and that sensual sandalwood on the dry down. You guys, it is gorgeous. I mean, summertime fragrances, I think yellow florals like ylang, frangipani, tiare flower, those are a must. And don't forget jasmine. You know, this one doesn't have jasmine. Beautiful. I feel like it would have been maybe, no, actually magnolia is nice in here. I was thinking, well, they should put jasmine in here as well. This is absolutely stunning. Love to wear it daytime, you know, when I'm just going places during the day in the summertime. It's one of my summertime favorites. It makes me feel very pretty and happy. So yeah, this is Dolce & Gabbana Dolce Garden. So I have a gorgeous fragrance from one of my favorite fragrance lines from the house of Lancome. And this one is my summer fragrance from that line. So it's the La Vie Belle line. Yes, you guessed it. This one is La Vie Belle Sole Crystal. You guys, this one is another one of those gorgeous vanilla coconut fragrances. But this one, I gotta say, doesn't smell like the other ones that I talked about. Yes, I smell the vanilla, the coconut, but this has a lot more other different types of florals. Like for example, it has powdery florals like iris. It has loads of like other white florals like orange blossom, jasmine. This has some citruses in the opening with a little bit of pink pepper, which is a happy bubbly soft spice note, you guys know. And in the base you get that big massive doses of coconut, a massive dose of vanilla, and a little bit of patchouli. I think this one didn't go exactly in the direction of, let's say, Bronze Goddess or Coco Vinnie or Dolce Garden, because this one, I think the difference is that powdery floral in here. It's not as tropical as those other ones that I just talked about, but you can smell the coconut and vanilla for sure. It is tropical, but that powdery florals kind of throws it off a little bit in my opinion, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love this fragrance. This is my summertime favorite from the La Vie Belle line. You guys know I have the other ones too. I have my winter favorite, my spring favorite, my summer favorite from the line. Yeah, this one is gorgeous, nice coconut vanilla kind of powdery tropical fragrance. This one is La Vie Belle Soleil Crystal. Don't you love that? Kind of holographic bottle. It's that cute. Another one of my absolute favorite summertime tropical delicious fragrances. It's actually a tropical vanilla. That's how I like to describe this fragrance. This is a vanilla tropical fragrance with coconut in it, and yes, you can smell that tropical vibe from the coconut in here with that big dose of vanilla in here. This one is from one of my most favorite houses in the world. This one is Mikalov Ylang in gold, you guys. This one is a treat. It's a special fragrance. It's very, very special. It's absolutely divine. I save this for very special, occasions on my tropical vacations. In the summertime, I need to wear it more often, you guys. You know what? I shouldn't be stingy because it's too divine to not wear every day almost, This opens with loads of gorgeous sweet citrus notes, not too sour, and gorgeous like tropical fruity notes. I think there's even like lychee in here. Gorgeous like exotic fruit in here in the opening, which is a beautiful opening to that vanilla base with the coconut. And in the middle you get a lot of gorgeous florals like Ylang Ylang, Lily of the Valley, I think magnolia, maybe jasmine too. Lots of beautiful florals. And I think this has sandalwood and rose also in the middle. And in the base, you guys, you get that big dose of vanilla with that really big dose of coconut. So good. It has a nice amount of musk that makes it sexy. This is basically a beautiful tropical floral vanilla coconutty fragrance. It's a tropical vanilla is how I like to describe it in short. You can smell the coconut in here with that gorgeous vanilla, but those florals and the fruity notes in here really elevate this fragrance to another level. This one is absolutely stunning, and I love the little gold shimmer in here that sort of glistens on your skin when you spray on in the sunlight. This one is Ylang in Gold by Mikalov. You guys, if you want to buy this fragrance, I have a discount code for you, 10% off down in the description box. Yeah, I'll link it down in everything. All of these I'll link down in the description box for you. So next I have a fragrance, my hands, from a niche fragrance house that's fairly new, that has been creating quite the buzz in the last couple of years. This one, when it came out, everyone was excited about it because it was a nice tropical fragrance from the house. This one is Ceylon Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. This one, you guys, is it's a beautiful tropical fragrance. I mean, it's a beautiful kind of almost like beachy, sunny, summer day kind of fragrance. This one has a lot of white florals with coconut and vanilla, of course. Utopia Coco Vanilla, obviously coconut and vanilla. So this has many white floral notes like honeysuckle, jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, a lot of like white florals in here. And the coconut is in the opening of this fragrance. So that's the thing. So on the dry down, I feel like the coconut kind of disappears. It's more vanilla, you know, and woody on the dry down. But yes, the coconut, you can smell the coconut. It lasts quite a bit, you know, the coconut note. But not exactly in the dry down very much. This has a good amount of vanilla, of course, creamy sandalwood, sensual sandalwood. I think a little bit of patchouli, an amberette, a lot of other different notes. But yes, what I smell the most, you know, throughout the most of its life is that coconut, the white florals, and vanilla, you know. The one criticism people had about this fragrance was that the longevity isn't that great. It doesn't last like too long. But that's the case with a lot of summertime, you know, fragrances, that they just, you know, they don't last like 8+ hours. And you usually only should expect like 5 hours from a fragrance. This one, I think on my skin, I haven't started wearing this one yet. From last summer, I remember this lasts about, I think 3 to 4 hours on my skin, but on clothes a lot longer. It is nonetheless a gorgeous, gorgeous coconut vanilla fragrance. I love this mirrored bottle. Their bottles are absolutely stunning. Beautiful fragrance, definitely great for a tropical getaway, you know, even a beach outing, like a nice outing during summertime during the day. This one is Kylie Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. So the next one is new to me, from a fragrance house I've never bought from before, but I had heard quite a bit about. This one, I would say, also kind of leans on the more synthetic side of things, more synthetic notes. And I see why it is, because there are some notes in here that you can only make synthetically. So yeah, this one is Contour Sud Pacific Vinnie Coco. So the Mancera one is Coco Vinnie, this one is Vinnie Coco. So yeah, this one, you guys, has the most interesting bottle. As you can see, it's actually glass, but it's made to look like it's like steel or something. There's like some kind of frosted, it's a frosted kind of glass, you know. This one. This one is a gorgeous tropical coconut vanilla fragrance. Guess what else is in here? I knew it right away when I sprayed it on. I'm like, yeah, very much coconut and vanilla, but what else am I smelling? At first I thought it was Ylang, because Ylang has, you know, a little bit of like a banana nuance, but this was like very strong, like more than like the Ylang banana nuance, you know. It's gotta be real like banana, and I was right. This has banana in the opening with a very creamy whipped cream note, which gives this a nice milky sort of lactonic quality. And then all throughout the fragrance, all you get is a massive dose of coconut and vanilla. In the middle, in the base, loads of coconut and vanilla, you guys. I think that banana was a very nice touch in this fragrance. Really, really made it delicious. And with the whipped cream, very creamy, coconutty, vanilla, creamy goodness. It is, however, a little bit synthetic in the smell, but banana is a synthetic note, as you know. It's not like you can extract scent from a banana, you know. There's no banana oil. But yeah, beautiful fragrance if you really want to smell coconutty and delicious and edible and, you know, really tropical. Yeah, this one is Contour Sud Pacific Vinnie Coco. So the next one in my hands is from a fragrance line, from a fragrance house that I really like. I have a couple of fragrances from that line. Of course, I'm talking about Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This one is a flanker to it. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. You guys, this one, I think I'm gonna spray this one. I was a little late to the game with this one. Actually, I'm gonna spray it on my skin since I haven't sprayed anything else. Oh, you guys, this one is such a happy fragrance that gives you like happy feelings. It's so refreshing, you know, just like light blue, you know. ententes. This whole line is very refreshing. This one, you guys, has a good dose of coconut in the opening, but it has some citruses and some very sunny notes in the opening. And you guys, this has a frangipani. You guys know how much I love frangipani. And it has a little jasmine, which is one of my other favorite tropical floral notes. And then a little rose. I think it's just that frangipani, you guys, immediately made this fragrance beautiful, like sexy, you know. It reminds me a little bit of the Dolce Garden. I think it's the frangipani in here that reminds me of it. They're not very similar, but you know, has a little bit of that frangipani scent that reminds me of it. This, oh, very beautiful, refreshing. This has ambergris in it, you guys, which gives it a little bit of a ocean vibe to it. You know how ambergris, you know, the real ambergris comes from the sperm whale, so you can imagine like the mineral quality. It's also got some woody nuances. So this, yeah, has some woody notes as well. This has a good dose of vanilla in the base, which is really nice, and it has white musk. It is gorgeous. I was a little late to the game with this one. I'm so glad I can still find it. I will link down in the description box where I got it from. Absolutely perfect for summertime, a light, refreshing, yet alluring, sexy kind of fragrance to wear when you're running around in the summertime. A great, I would say, run around in the hot weather fragrance. This will be perfect in the hot weather. It'll perform really well. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun. I have another fragrance that is from a fragrance house that makes really amazing fragrances. This one is a almost vintage fragrance at this point. There are die-hard lovers of this fragrance. There are a couple of notes, I would say about 3 notes in here that I absolutely adore. Actually 4. They're good notes, let's just put it that way. This one is very like coconutty. Guess what else this has? This has that tiare flower, you guys. You know how I feel about that. This one is, of course, Guerlain Terracotta. You guys, this one's a little hard to find these days in the US. I will link down in the description box where you can find it still. This opens with that gorgeous tiare flower and coconut, you guys. Oh, can it get any better than that? And this has other white florals like jasmine and orange blossom. I will say one thing that I wish were different in this fragrance is that I wish the jasmine wasn't so indolic. The jasmine in here is a little bit indolic, you know, like I hate using that word. Like indolic jasmine is what people call dirty jasmine or like fecal jasmine. But don't worry, you guys, it's not as bad as I make it sound, I'm telling you. But if the jasmine had been a sweeter jasmine, I think this would have been, oh, you know, out of this world. But the tiare flower moderates that. Tiare flower is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, this has Ylang in here too. Oh, of course, Ylang makes everything good too. Another gorgeous yellow floral, orange blossom. This has vanilla and musk and maybe sandalwood too. Absolutely beautiful. It doesn't perform the best. It kind of, you have to refresh this fragrance. You have to like spray it on like every 2 to 3 hours. So it doesn't have the best longevity. That's the only problem with it. And the indolic jasmine, but it's still a gorgeous, gorgeous, very, very vintage and beautiful. This is a classic Guerlain Terracotta. This one is a very coconutty tropical fragrance. This one is Rihanna's Rev Fleur. You guys, this is very, very, very coconutty. It's very quite sexy actually. I can't believe that I've seen some reviews where people say that it smells like bug spray. Seriously, I do not understand where they get that from. I mean, it smells nothing like bugs. I don't even know what that means, you know. It's not the most like high quality fragrance. Of course, it's, you know, a little synthetic. It's in an affordable fragrance, but you guys, it's a very good, affordable, gorgeous tropical summertime scent. And no, it doesn't smell like bug spray. It smells delicious. It smells sexy actually. Very sexy with that coconut and the musk. It has some juicy fruit notes in the opening like peach, plum, and other ones. A big dose of vanilla, big amount of coconut. This has gorgeous tropical exotic florals like hibiscus. Obviously that's a a fantasy note. Hibiscus doesn't really have a scent, you guys, so it's got to be a fantasy note. And I think like a powdery floral like violet or something, I can't remember. And then, you know, like I said, you know, in the base you get that vanilla, the huge amount of musk, the amber, which makes it also sexy. I think a little patchouli too. This one, you guys, is sexy. It's, to me, this smells more like a sexy beach fragrance that smells very much like a coconutty musky fragrance. Those, and vanilla. Coconut, musk, and vanilla, those are what I smell the most, with a little bit of those exotic floral notes in there. Beautiful, affordable option, gorgeous coconutty fragrance. Coconut note is quite prominent. Rev Fleur by Rihanna. So now I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things to layer my fragrances with, my coconut fragrances with you guys. So the body wash that I absolutely love to layer with my coconutty fragrances is this one right here. This is the Coco Gabbana Moisturizing Body Cream Cleanser by Sol de Janeiro. You guys know how much I love this brand. This is an unopened one. But you guys, this scent is very delicious, like creamy coconut. Very, very creamy, moisturizing body wash. It's so good for your skin. I absolutely adore it. I gotta say, this is like what I recommend to you. I got a sample one time when I bought something from Body Shop, and I got this coconut body wash from Body Shop. You guys, I gotta say, compare these two. I'm telling you, this one smells so artificial, the Body Shop one, and it smells very chemically to me. There's nothing natural coconut about it. It almost smells like a coconut that's going bad. You know, when coconut goes bad, you guys, you have like that rotten oil smell. That's kind of what this has in it. Not a fan, you guys. I don't recommend this. So seriously, use this, you guys, not the Body Shop ones. I really highly recommend this one. And also another more affordable option is the Dove Restoring Coconut and Cocoa Butter body wash. But I will say this one still is a lot better than this, you guys. I just bought this one day because I saw it. And yeah, you know, it's nice. It's coconutty. It's better, definitely way better than the Body Shop one. But this also has like a bit of an almondy vibe in it too. It's not like a pure coconutty smelling fragrance exactly, but it's really nice compared to other drugstore coconut body washes. But I gotta say, there again, I come back to this. This is the one I like to use. I use Sol de Janeiro and L'Occitane body washes most of the time, you guys. This one is divine. Beautiful to layer with coconut fragrances. And these two are my favorite coconut body creams to layer with my fragrances. So these three right here, they are my favorite. So Kopari coconut melt, you guys, I recommend over any coconut body cream, even over this right here, which is the Coco Gabbana body cream that corresponds to the body wash. This one, you guys, nothing smells more coconutty than actual coconut, right? This one is an actual coconut melt. It's coconut oil that's in a melt, like melt form. This is so beautiful. I'm wearing it right now. By the way, you guys, I did my whole coconut shower, you know, routine. I showered with my coconut body wash, my Coco Gabbana, and I put this on my skin, and I sprayed Coco Vinnie. That's what I'm wearing today. So every time did I ever tell you guys? I don't know if I ever told you guys, I like to wear what I'm, you know, showing you in the video when I do a video, because it puts me in the mood, you know. So this is what I did. I mean, I applied this. I mean, do you see how moisturized I look? And by the way, this isn't greasy. This kind of absorbs into the skin very quickly. And I would say after like an hour or so, not even an hour, 30 minutes, it's completely absorbed, and it doesn't stay oily, but it still gives you like this gorgeous kind of shine to the skin, like healthy, supple skin look. Absolutely love it. And it obviously smells like coconut, and you know, nothing better than actual natural coconut. And then of course, I love to also sometimes use this cream right here, the Coco Gabbana body cream. That's what I recommend. Oh, by the way, again, this is not a recommendation. I wanted to mention the Body Shop. I also got this small thing one time just to try it out because I don't really like the Body Shop stuff usually. So I got this coconut body cream. Again, you guys, it smells the same as this body wash, which is why I have small sizes. I think this was just a gift that came with one of my purchases. Again, smells kind of artificial and doesn't smell like real coconut that much. Honestly, I grew up with coconuts, you guys. I tell you, I know what coconut smells like, so I don't recommend that. And by the way, my favorite body scrub to use with my coconut fragrances, with my 3 favorite coconut layering combos, my coconut Coco Cabana body wash, and then my Kopari coconut melt and Coco Cabana body cream. I layered this one right here. This is the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Cream Sugar Scrub. This is the 100% virgin coconut oil, you guys. I like to use more natural stuff on my skin. So this is 100% coconut oil, virgin coconut oil, and yes, you can smell it. It's a sugar scrub with 100% coconut oil. Did you see that the oil fell a little bit there? This is so good, you guys. I like to get in the shower. I like to, you know, lather up with my Coco Cabana and scrub my body with this. Get out of the shower, put my coconut melt or my Coco Cabana cream on, and then I layer these fragrances on top of it. So yeah, those are my layering, body product layering recommendations for you. Let me know what your favorite coconut fragrances and body products are that you like to layer them with. I would love to hear from you guys. Chime down in the comment section, you guys. Come on, talk to me. That's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell right next to it for all notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's where I post everything, even before I talk about them on here on YouTube most of the time. So I will see you guys in my next video.